morning, good morning. Let's get ready for the show. Hi friends, it's Mrs. Demucci. I'm so excited to be with you today. Hi friends, it's Mrs. Demucci and it's Crafty Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. It's May 26th. And I am looking forward to a fun video today. I am going to start with our prayer day reading from our Following God section. So get those prayer hands ready, warm them up, and get them energized, okay? This says, guide us, teach us, and strengthen us. O Lord, we beseech thee until we become such as thou wouldst have us be, pure, gentle, truthful, high-minded, courteous, generous, able, dutiful, and useful for thy honor and glory. That's Charles Kingsley, 1819 to 1875. And there they are, washing a car. Have you ever done that with your parents, friends? Wash the car at home? It's sort of fun, actually. I'm thinking about doing that this weekend myself. Okay, so here comes Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Be right back. Okay, here's from Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Who shall I be today? Who shall I be today, I say? Who shall I be today, this day? A dark horse, a light cow, a doggy or a cat, a gray mouse, a blue owl, or something like that? There's so much to choose and so much to be. That's why it's fun to be anybody. Who shall I be today, I say? Who shall I be today, this day? A king, a queen, or a doctor or a nurse, a streetcar conductor, a witch with a curse? There's so much to choose and so much to be. That's why it's fun to be anybody. One day I decided to be a fireman, strong. I squirted water bravely and I rang the firehouse gong. The next day was a Sunday, so I most naturally just chose to be a singer, and I sang most gloriously. Another day I baked a pie, another wrote a book. One day I was a fisherman and fished without a hook. Someday I'll be an engineer, someday I'll dig a moat, someday I'll be a carpenter, someday I'll drive a boat. But who shall I be today, I say? Who shall I be today, this day? A rich man, a poor man, a beggar man, a thief, a doctor, a lawyer, a commander-in-chief? There's so much to choose and so much to be. That's why it's fun to be anybody. Anybody. There's the fire person putting out the fire. Who do you choose to be today, friends? Mini kite making. This week's art. Friends, look at these adorable kites that you can make at your home. I'm going to make one, and I hope you make one too. They actually fly. Imagine. Okay, so friends, here are the materials needed. A lot of these things you probably already have at home, like straws, scissors, string, glue and glue stick. Okay, I'm going to give you the materials list coming up next. So coordinating craft paper, any kind, 8.5 by 11 paper will work. Paper straws, 2 per kite, a string or twine for the kite string, at least 25 to 38 inches long. Lightweight string twine or decorative ribbon for the tail of the kite, at least 20 inches long. Decorative ribbon scraps. This one calls for Elmer's glue, specific kind, extreme glue and glue stick, but you can use regular glue as well. They're just offering that as an option. Another option is glitter glue, if you'd like, parents. Scissors and a ruler. This is a great time, friends, to learn how to take some measurements with a ruler, and also a pencil. Other than that, you're good to go. So let's get started. These are some of the mini paper kites that people have made that came out so adorable. So you could use colored paper or any kind of paper that you would like. Maybe a little heavier grade would be best. Here is how to now make it. Choose 2 coordinating papers and cut them both in half along the longest edge. The size is now 5.5 by 8.5 inches long. for our parents to know. So basically it's a half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper in half. Then you're using a very strong glue stick. Cover the back of the sheet with glue and place the other color on top. Smooth the page down and make sure there are no bubbles. Using a ruler, measure and mark a spot at the top and bottom of your paper at 2.75 inches. Measure and mark along the edge at 3 inches. Use a ruler to connect the 4 marks and create the kite shape. That part's a little tricky, friends, so you're going to need your parents to help you with the measurements, okay? And that'll be really fun for you, actually. Next, you're going to cut out the kite. Then cut a length of twine or string and tie one end to a paper straw about 2/3 of the way down. Cut the second straw into thirds to get 3 pieces. They don't have to be exactly even, just eyeball it. That's with this whole thing too, friends. Tie the other end of the twine to the middle of one of the paper straw pieces. This will be the kite handle. Add a drop of glue onto the knot you tied on the handle so that the string won't slide off of the handle. Place the side of the kite that you want to be the bottom face up on the table. Using a ruler and a paper, connect the side that will hold the paper straw frame. Corners to draw a cross. Squeeze a drop of craft glue along the cross. Place the straws into the glue to form your kite frame and allow the glue to dry for a few minutes. Try to get the knot of the twine about even with the center of the cross before you press down the straw. Next step, friends, is cut a 20-inch or longer piece of lightweight ribbon or string to make the kite tail. Thread it through the long straw and add a bead of glue at the top of the straw to keep the string from falling out. Tie a few decorative ribbons to the tail and let the glue dry completely. And you'll be ready soon to fly your kite. You can optional decoration with glitter glue. I hope you have a chance to make your own sort of mini kites. Certainly you could buy one at the store, but this is a fun alternative and a great project to do on a rainy day. Friends, I hope you get to fly a kite this spring and summer. I'd love to see a picture of it. Enjoy!
Hello my friends again. So this time we have more double O words. But this time we're going to cut out all of these on the side here. So you're going to get your scissors and you're going to cut out right along the line here. Excuse me. And cut right along there. And we're going to cut across the top. And you can cut across the bottom here. And go right back up. There it is, right there. Then you can cut out each letter right on that line. Each one. And then what we're going to do is, let me move those aside. Oops. I can't get them to move. Come on. There we go. There we go. If you want, you can cut along this dotted line here. So you go right up so you can have that piece of paper just plain like this. There you go. And again, you can write your name on the top. And what you're going to try to do now is figure out what sound we need for the first letter of the word. Let's put these out here so you can see them. Let's see if I put them right here so you have them next to you. I'm just going to move it back here. So now this is a flower and it's pointing to the bottom of the flower in the ground, and that's called a root. So r sound. What you're looking for is a r sound to finish our excuse me, our word root. You're going to need your glue stick. So I can open mine. There we go. Mine's kind of messy. And we're going to find the R because it's a r sound. put some glue down, and then just put that right there. And that spells root. Goes with our picture. And then this, I'm not sure if any of you know what this is. This is called an igloo. I know we learned that one with our lively letters, the sound. So it's igloo. So here's your igloo, and then ooh. So it's an igloo. And you're gonna glue that right there. Oops. Next is, did I not cut that one out? Oh, here it is. I lost it here for a second. I don't know, where is that one? Oh, maybe not. Oh, here it is, I found it, I'm sorry. So this is a hammer, but it's also a tool. So you can see the T, ooh. Sound up those words. And there's your tool. Next is a school. So sk, and then the H, school. That makes the word school. SCHOOL, school. Next is a moon. There's your M, moon. Push that one down, and it's moon. And the last one, that's a plate of food. So like the fire-breathing dragon. There's your F, food. And there's all your letters. There's your R, oot, igloo, t, ool, sk, ool, moon, food. And then you can color in all your pictures here if you want. You can write your name at the top. And here are more double O words. Thanks, friends.
Handwriting number 31. Here comes that 31, friends, again. That big gold 31 is a 3 and a 1. We have our 31 dots here listed. Remember, we counted to 31 in Monday's video? You could practice again counting to 31 and also practice on your sheet writing 31. Mrs. DiMucci is going to show you how.
Hi friends, it's Mrs. DiMucci. Here's my shadow. I am in the woods and I am going to tell you how to write 31 in the dirt. Mrs. DiMucci found this great stick. First of all, another fun activity is to trace your shadow. See my shadow? You could trace that while you're outside. But I wanted to show you how you could make the number 31 in the dirt, in the woods. I found a stick and I'm going to write my 3. Now there's a lot of stuff here that you can clear away first. You could just move it over to create a space for yourself. This is just some brush that's fallen from the trees. Then you could get a nice clear spot and all you need is a stick. Make believe it's your pen or your pencil and dig in the dirt. Here is my 3. Let's try that again. Hope you can see me. So you take your stick and you're going to go around and around, and then you're going to write the number 1, which is straight line down, right? Let me see if you can see that okay. Let's try it again over here. Maybe you can see it better. Let's find a better place. My puppies. Oh, here we go. You can see much better here. So let's clear a spot again. And you could draw in the dirt too with the stick. So make your 3 go around and around. Let's trace that again. Around and around. 3. Do you see it? And here's the 1. Straight line down. Here we go again. Straight line down. 3 and 1. Sorry, my puppy sees me. It's barking. Hope you enjoyed writing in dirt with me to make our 31. Friends, let's try ooh, okay? I'm gonna move over, clearing the spot. Okay, clear your spot.
right? Ooh. And right? 2 circles, 2 round O's. Make the ooh or the sound. So you could try to do that too. It's a little tricky. Once you've made the outline, then you just make the outline again. So ooh or boo or book.
Ooh, excellent, friends.
Hello, my friends. So this week's sound is double zeros. That's 2, not zeros, sorry, double O's. And it makes like a ooh sound. So you can write your name, and you can put it right in this line. You can color in all the pictures here. Maybe not this one because it's already kind of filled in. And all you're gonna do is you're going to make your circles. I'm using a blue crayon right here. They're like little circles. So this is a picture of a boot. And then here it's B-O-O-T. Ooh, boot, oot. And this is a picture of a book. So it's a little different sound. Book. B-O-O-K. This is the plate of food. F-O-O-D. Ooh, food. These are a box of tools. So T-O-O-L-S. Which I feel like this should be pretty easy for you guys because you guys are pretty good at making circles. So an O is like just a circle. So here's moon, M-O-O-N. And this is a spoon, S-P-O-O-N. Spoon. So we have boot, oot, book, food, tools, moon, and spoon for your double O words. And again, you can color those pictures in, you can write your name at the top, and then you have it. Thanks, friends.
Friends, I thought it would be really fun to do a sneak peek of our lively letter for this week. What do you think? Since we're learning ooh, the double O sounds, ooh and right? Ooh and can you say that with me? Then I thought I would give you a sneak peek. I've never done this before, friends. Here he is. This is the scary ghost, okay? The scary ghost. When we both get together, we act like a ghost, and it's scaring the people that we really like most. We put up our hands like we're both saying boo. Then we make a long noise. Ooh, did we scare you too? We say ooh, 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 ooh. I love that one. The story is the scary ghost. When the 2 babies, the 2 O's get together, they dress up like a ghost and then they try to scare everyone saying ooh. Hand cue. Hold up both hands, friends, up to your eyes, forming 2 circles in front of your eyes with your index finger and your thumb. We did that at class today. Okay, put up both of them. These circles, the O's, are the eyes of the ghost. Make a scary face when you make the sound, pronounced as in boot. Ooh, right? Ooh, friends, okay? Awesome. And now, surprise! A second one! This is, the ghost with the buck. Some ghosts are more shy. They don't scare anyone. I, for instance, do think reading books is more fun. But one day in the hall, I forgot I should look. Someone ran around a corner and bumped into my book. I say, The ghost with the book story goes like this. Sometimes the two babies, the 2 O's, dress up like a ghost that likes to look at books. One day, this ghost was carrying an armful of books and bumped into someone. The books got pushed into the ghost's tummy, and it made a short sound saying, Hand cue, push your hands into the center of your stomach while pretending to hold all the books, pronounced as book. Book. Okay? That's the ooh and the sound, okay? Ooh and All right, friends, I can't wait to sing them with you on Thursday. Woohoo! Hello, friends. It's Mrs. DiMucci again. This time we're going to read Scuffy. This is from the Little Golden Book collection. This is what we used to read a lot when I was little. Okay, friends? So I thought you might like to read this. This is Scuffy the Tugboat. And at the time, they paid 69 cents for it. I love that. Here we go. This is by Gertrude Crampton. Pictures by Tibor Gergely. Scuffy was sad. Scuffy was cross. Scuffy sniffed his blue smokestack. A toy store is no place for a red-painted tugboat, said Scuffy, and he sniffed his blue smokestack again. I was meant for bigger things. Let's see what he says next. Perhaps you would not be cross if you went sailing, said the man with the polka dot tie, who owned the shop. So one night he took Scuffy home to his little boy. He filled the bathtub with water. Sail, little tugboat, said the little boy. I won't sail in a bathtub, said Scuffy. A tub is no place for a red-painted tugboat. I was meant for bigger things. The next day, the man with the polka dot tie and his little boy carried Scuffy to a laughing brook that started high in the hills. Sail, little tugboat, said the man with the polka dot tie. There he is in the bathtub. Didn't want to sail there. There they are. That's a fun thing to do on a nice day too, friends. Take a boat down a little spring. It was spring and the brook was full to the brim with its water. And the water moved in a hurry, as all things move in a hurry when it's spring. Scuffy was in a hurry, too. Come back, little tugboat, come back, cried the little boy, as the hurrying brimful brook carried Scuffy downstream. Not I, tooted Scuffy, not I. This is the life for me. He likes it. All that day, Scuffy sailed along with the brook, past the meadows filled with cowslips, past the woman washing clothes on the bank, past the little woods filled with violets. Cows came to the brook to drink. They stood in the cool water, and it was fun to sail around between their legs and bump softly into their noses. It was fun to see them drink. But when a white and brown cow almost drank Scuffy instead of the brook's cool water, Scuffy was frightened. That was not fun. There they are, doing all of their tasks. And there's the brook cow. Next page, friends. Night came, and with it the moon. There was nothing to see but the quiet trees. Suddenly an owl called out, "Hoo, hoo, toot, toot," cried the frightened tugboat, and he wished he could see the smiling face of the man with the polka dot tie. When the morning came, Scuffy was cross instead of frightened. I was meant for bigger things, but which way am I to go, he said. But there was only one way to go, and that was with the running water where the two brooks met from a small river, and with the river sailed Scuffy, the red-painted tugboat. There he is, with the owl, getting a little bit nervous. There he is, that next morning. He was proud when he sailed past villages. People built villages at the edge of my river, said Scuffy, and he straightened his blue smokestack. Once Scuffy's river joined a small one jammed with logs. Here were men in heavy jackets and great boots walking about on the floating logs, trying to pry them free. Toot, toot, let me through, demanded Scuffy. But the men paid no attention to him. They pushed the logs apart so they would drift with the river to the sawmill in the town. Scuffy bumped along with the jostling logs. Ouch, he cried as two logs bumped together. Let's show you the picture first. Sorry about that, friends. There they are. is a fine river," said Scuffy, "but it's very busy and very big for me." He was proud when he sailed under the bridges. "My river is so wide and so deep that people must build bridges to cross it." The river moved through big towns now instead of villages, and the bridges over it were very wide, wide enough so that many cars and trucks and streetcars could cross all at once. Look at that, friends. The river got deeper and deeper. Scuffy did not have to truck up his bottom. The river moved faster and faster. "I feel like a train instead of a tugboat," said Scuffy as he was hurried along. He was proud when he passed the old sawmill with its water wheel. But high in the hills and mountains, the winter snow melted. Water filled the brooks and rushed from there into the small rivers. Faster and faster it flowed to the great river where Scuffy sailed. "There is too much water in this river," said Scuffy as he pitched and tossed on the waves. "Soon it will splash over the top, and what a flood there will be." Soon great armies of men came to save the fields and towns from the rushing water. There we go. They filled bags with sand and put them at the edge of the river. "They're making high banks for the river," shouted Scuffy, "to hold the water back, rather." The water rose higher and higher. The men built the sandbags higher and higher and higher. Went the river. Higher went the sandbags. At last, the water rose no more. The flood water rushed onto the sea, and Scuffy raced along with the flood. The people in the fields and the towns were safe. Wow, friends. On went the river to the sea. At last Scuffy sailed into a big city. Here the river widened, and all about were docks and wharves. Oh, it was a busy place and a noisy place. The cranes groaned as they swung the cargoes into great ships. The porters shouted as they carried suitcases and boxes on board. Horses stamped and truck motors roared. Streetcars changed and people shouted. Scuffy said, "Toot, toot," but nobody noticed. Very busy. "Oh, oh," cried Scuffy when he saw the sea. "There is no beginning and there is no end to the sea. I wish I could find the man with the polka dot tie and his little boy." He misses them. Just as the little red painted tugboat sailed past the last piece of land, a hand reached out and picked him up. And there was the man with the polka dot tie with his little boy beside him. Scuffy is home now with the man with the polka dot tie and his little boy. He sails from one end of the bathtub to the other. "This is the place for a red painted tugboat," said Scuffy, "and this is the life for me." The end, friends. Did you love that? I did. Scuffy's great. Hope you had fun on this Crafty Wednesday with me. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao for now. Goodbye from today. Let's do this preschool style. You ready for a little rap? See you later, alligator, gotta run, skeleton. See you soon, baboon, after a while, crocodile. Adios, hippos, gotta go, buffalo, out the door, dinosaur, got a truck, baby duck. I do, cockatoo, chop, chop, lollipop, better swish, jellyfish, be sweet, parakeet. Bye-bye, butterfly, got a scat, kitty cat, blow a kiss, goldfish, toodaloo, kangaroo, give a hug, ladybug, chow, chow, brown cow, hit the trail, tiny snail, in an hour, sunflower, in the morn, unicorn, better shake, rattlesnake, thumbs up, silly pup, gotta scram, little lamb, can't stay, blue jay, take care, polar bear. Bye! See you tomorrow!